Hello everyone, welcome to today's class, and our title today is Spouse Refuses to Shower at Night. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Let's look at language focus. 1번. We tried to be nice to him, but M struggled to keep roommates and had absolutely zero luck with the ladies despite his best efforts. So struggled to is what I have highlighted here. So let me just do this. So use struggle to express that somebody has great difficulty doing something. Okay, so struggle to plus 동사. 뭐뭐 하려고 애쓰다. 뭐뭐 하는데 어려움을 겪다. So, if we look at our first example, Greg struggled to find a job in Nebraska after graduating with a double major in Albanian literature and modern dance. Greg은 알베니아 문학과 현대 무용을 복수 전공한 후 네브라스카에서 일자리를 찾는 데 어려움을 겪었습니다. I guess with Albanian literature and modern dance, it wouldn't be easy to find a job. Unless you're an Albanian translator or you're a modern dancer. Who knows? Next one. Even native speakers struggle to understand some of the English used in Shakespeare's plays. 원어민조차 셰익스피어의 희곡에 사용된 일부 영어를 이해하는데 어려움을 겪습니다. Yes, Old English is extremely hard to understand, and Shakespeare's language is very hard as well. Okay, moving on to 2번 now. 2번, many called her dirty, with some going as far to say the man was keeping an animal. Okay, go as far to say is what we've highlighted here. Now, go as far to say is used to express that a person's words or actions are extreme. Go as far to say to, 심지어 뭐뭐 하기까지 하다. 한 사람의 친한 극심한 말 또는 행동을 표현할 때 쓰인다. So, let's look at our first example. Some people went so far to give up their American citizenship to protest the Vietnam War. 일부 사람들은 베트남 전쟁을 항해하기 위해 심지어 미국 시민권을 포기하기까지 했습니다. So they went so far as to give up their American citizenship. And Kansas City has good food, but I wouldn't go as so far as to say it's the best in the US. So Kansas City 음식은 맛있지만 미국에서 최고라고까지는 말하기 어렵습니다. I've never been to Kansas City. Maybe it has good food. Don't know. Alright, now let's look at the language focus quiz. 1번. A lot of people are struggling to these days. Remember, struggle to. Struggle to plus 동사, 뭐뭐 하려고 애쓰다, 하는데 어려움을 겪다. So, a lot of people are struggling to, let's say, the very obvious one, find a job these days. 요즘 많은 사람들이 일자리 찾는데 어려움을 겪고 있습니다. I struggle to learn in my school days. This is easy. Maths. 저는 학창 시절에 수학을 배우는데 고군분투했습니다. I struggled to learn maths in my school days. I hated it. 3번. Some people went so far as to say, should be arrested. Okay, go as far to. So remember we said go as far to. 심지어 뭐뭐 하기까지 하다. Alright, so some people went so far as to say, should be arrested. The CEO should be arrested. 어떤 사람들은 심지어 CEO가 체포당해야 한다고까지 말했습니다. And 4번. I might go as far to if, let's say, speak to the manager if, let's say, John doesn't stop harassing Jill. Okay, 존이 Jill을 괴롭히는 것을 멈추지 않으면 저는 심지어 매니저한테까지 가서 말할 겁니다. Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. Do you think Korean people are uptight about many things? If so, give examples. 한국 사람들은 많은 것에 깐깐하다고 생각하세요? 그렇다면 예를 들어주세요. I don't know. I would imagine that I've met a lot of uptight Koreans in the past, but I have met uptight people in many other areas. Countries, should I say. I don't think there are as many in Korea as there are in any other country is my only answer, I think. Maybe the author has had this experience where he thinks that the Korean people are uptight about many things. I mean, we live in a city that is very dense, and there are so many people walking around. And let's take, for example, the subways during peak hour. I guess people can get very anxious and very angry and tense during those sort of times, but I would imagine that would go for every other country as well. New York, city or country, New York, China, Japan, etc. So yeah, I don't think that Korea is any different from any other country, to be honest with you. 2번, do you think you could get used to bathing just 2 or 3 times a week? Why or why not? 일주일에 2-3번 목욕하는데 익숙해질 수 있다고 생각하세요? 이유는? Definitely not. No. Number one, I just love showers in general. I think they're the best time to just sit and relax. And I think that I feel better after a shower. I always feel better after a shower. And plus, I do work with other people as well, and I'm very sensitive to smell, and I don't want other people to smell me. That's why I hate summer, is because I sweat a lot, and I luckily don't smell very bad when I sweat, but I do sweat a lot, and I do worry that I smell bad. So I don't think I could bath 2 or 3 times a week. I hear that if you don't wash your hair for a week, that's actually better for your hair. And eventually your hair will stop smelling if you don't wash it, and it will just naturally smell like hair after a certain period of time. But for the first couple of days, I hear it smells really bad. But after that, it smells fine. But yes, to answer your question simply, no, I would not get used to bathing 2 or 3 times a week. Alright, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Adamant.
Adamant.
Exhausted.
Exhausted.
Cut it.
Cut it.
Pull aside.
Pull aside.
Ostracize.
Ostracize.
Appalled.
Appalled.